You know, it's a game. I'm happy for our guys. We've been able to string some wins together. They're feeling confident. We didn't do it the easy way tonight. You know, but I was talking to the staff and to Peter after the game here real quick, and the last time that Teal team was in the building, I remember getting 60 shots on goal. The time before, I think there was 50. That's how that San Jose team plays, and we limited them to fewer. Still weren't perfect. Have things to work on. Game management would be one of them. You know, we're diving in with a defenseman and forcing a play with a 1-goal lead and 7 minutes left. So we got some things to learn.
With Khaira, I mean, he's still a young player. There's going to be mistakes. But do you like the aggressiveness that you see in his game?
I like his physicality, his size, and I think there's more there. I think he's got to get his confidence level up. You know, we're playing him like we really believe in him. He's got to believe in himself a little bit more, because I think there's more there. He'll learn situations a little bit better, but you know, his size offset a little bit of their size tonight.
Sort of take us to phrase this, but was it a satisfying game from the point of view, for the exception of a few obvious flaws?
Yeah, you know what? We're coaches. We're never happy. Like that's the awful thing. Like, our guys are all happy, and then we're whining and bitching about a play here and a play there. But those are things we can fix. Those are some learning moments. They played in our end for a while. We bent, we didn't break. All good signs for our team as we grow, and we're going to continue to have that. And you know, as we move forward over the next segment from now till Christmas, I expect us to get better again. Will that give us wins, losses? I don't know, but the curve has to keep going up.
You just sort of take us through the emotions of that third period and on. I mean, you guys tie it, they score, and then
yeah, there were some ups and downs. You know, you went from a high to a low. Frustration on the mistakes. Real happy on the execution of the tying goal, and then overtime. You know, I was still angry that I thought there was too many men on the ice as we were scoring. So that kind of sums up my night. I was so damn mad I didn't. No, well, you can't coach challenge too many men on the ice. So
You've 37 games coaching San Jose, the last 37. You won, I think, 34 of them against Edmonton. It was almost a free 2 points every time you showed up.
See, you're doing it to me again. You're telling me stats and stories I don't know, but I'll take it.
You know, obviously you had to feel that you were successful against that team. That you used to be successful against that team. Can you speak to that?
Well, it's hard because now I'm talking as if I'm behind the white team's bench tonight. But you know, when we came in here, we felt, when San Jose came in here in the past, the size and the shoot and get it back mentality, we could wear teams down. There were a few things we did tonight that we thought we needed to do to try and limit that. I still think we're a little bit slow to lose pucks, and that's one thing that team does well. They establish good body position and get to pucks after they shoot it. But we were better. We applied some of the things we needed to be successful. We knew they played the night before. We knew they were dressing you know, a pair of defensemen that haven't played that much. So even then, they threw a pretty good game at us.
Did you want your players to make a conscious effort to be more physical and throw more hits? I mean, you have, I don't know if it's the home stats guy, but you've got a lot of hits tonight. Was that something you wanted to see?
I think sometimes the type of play presents the finish check. If it's not free flowing and the pucks are stalling in the corner, you get a chance to finish somebody. Some of the games when we play against Dallas, it's hard to get there and finish because they're moving so quick. But we were more physical. We talked a lot about races to loose pucks and playing on the inside position. We did that in the offensive zone. We didn't do that as well in the defensive zone. The physicality came out from both teams. So you know, I was happy with the players that have size used it tonight.
Another one of those things to throw at you.
Uh-oh.
It's been, I think, 4 years since this team's won 5 in a row.
Oh. So you want me to talk about the Ranger game now?
No, 2011.
Is that the last? I see, again, those are all stats that I don't know.
I'm not sure.
You know, we've got a great night coming up. We've got a night where we're going to honor a legend here in Edmonton. Before we get to that and play against a very good team, we've got to put this game to rest. We'll do that tomorrow video-wise. We'll have a lot of one-on-one and line meetings talking about what we did correctly and what we need to do better. And that Ranger team is going to provide a big challenge for us. We're at the back end of a homestand now. Things have gone well as far as wins go. We've won a number of different ways where a goaltender saved us. We've played solid. We've had to come back. We'd like to finish the trip or the homestand off on a real positive note. And that's about as good a test as we're going to get with them coming to town.
You guys coached the fun out of 3-on-3? Like, that was pretty tactical and pretty...
It was, well, I think it's, the players are starting to learn. You know, you saw Leon take the puck out of the offensive zone just to get line changes and settle it down. 5-on-5, you're just throwing it back down into the corner and chasing it. You see the change of pace. Right off the bat, Taylor was slow, and then he just took off. And that change of pace individually creates outnumbered rushes or scoring chances. But I also think teams are figuring out how to defend against it, too. You're seeing more and more shootouts, I think, or does it just feel that way? I don't know. Halsey, you'd know or Jonesy, you'd know you'll let me know tomorrow.
Did you feel in the first 2 periods that you were frustrating them a little bit? There were 3 spikes that were kind of instigated there with the physical play?
Not particularly. And again, I can tell you from being on the other side of the bench that they're a mature team. Their core is, you know, they're in their 30s and they've played in all types of situations. So that's not going to throw that team off as it would maybe some younger teams. But I don't think that was a big factor. You know, what the physicality did below the goal line was wear down 4D that have played a ton of hockey over the last little bit.